Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video. Today is kind of a special video as it's the first time I do a breakdown of a character that I previously wasn't interested in, and after seeing them in action, I've grown to like them. Yes, Jacqui is actually pretty good, gameplay wise. I still think the way she was shown in the comics wasn't a really good showing for her. She seemed like an idiot in the comics with little to nothing going for her. But when you see her in game, she is amazing in terms of being a fast character with a lot of rushdown potential. I've said it a lot of times before, if Jacqui turned out to be a fast kickboxer type character, I would like her a lot, and she turned out to be a pretty fast character with some really cool moves that I found to be very interesting. Right now she's on the list of new characters that I really want to try because she has a lot of rushdown potential, and you know me guys, I really like rushdown characters. Let's start this breakdown with the first variation that we got to see, which is called Shotgun. In this variation she gains a shotgun blast aimed to the ground. If you are close enough you will get hit by the shotgun blast and get knocked down. But if you are a bit far from the blast you'll get stunned, and during the stun Jacqui will get enough time to get in and get a free hit. This variation is very interesting because you'll always have to respect the space between you and Jacqui. Her shotgun blast has a medium range but can still surprise you if you don't respect the space between you and her. Not to forget, the low shotgun blast can stun you as well if you mess up. The second variation, which is the one I love the most, is called High Tech. It has extremely poor range but a lot of rushdown potential, which as I already mentioned I like. She basically gains high tech gauntlets that power up her attacks as well as give her an extremely short ranged blast. Now the blast is not really what's interesting about this variation. What's interesting is her powering up her attacks and gaining more damage by doing so. There are two levels she can go to. The first one only gives her more damage, while the second one gives her more damage as well as allow her to charge up her short blast into a third level, which does a lot more damage. The focus of this variation is basically doing more damage and allowing you to get up close to your opponent to keep the pressure. Her third variation is called Full Auto, and it's all about zoning. She gains rockets and full auto machine gun shots, and that basically is everything to it. It's definitely one of the more simple variations in the game, and it will most likely be used a lot by casual players. She gets two new specials, rockets that can shoot straight as well as shoot upwards, and full auto machine gun shots that can shoot straight, and when meter burned it ends with two rockets that do an overhead, which is very useful against people who duck a lot. Like I said, it's very simple and people who like zoning will feel right at home with this variation. Overall, Jacqui is a pretty fast character, and her universal moves are interesting as she gains a move similar to her dad's ground pound as well as a fast dash move that allows for different setups. It's a pretty good move to get out of the corner as well, so it'll be nearly impossible to trap Jacqui in the corner. She also gets a shield universal move which makes zoning against her pretty hard as she can always absorb damage using that move. I personally wasn't interested in Jacqui when she first appeared, but now I'm looking forward to trying her out. I still think they need to show more interesting aspects of her when it comes to story, because she wasn't that great in the comics and she isn't very interesting in the few minutes of story we saw her in. On the other hand, gameplay wise, she is very cool and fits my playstyle of being a fast moving character that has rushdown potential. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button for more amazing videos. And as always guys, stay awesome.